We are live this morning. It is Vision Board Friday. It is a little dark and overcast because it is still raining. Oh my goodness, it is still raining, people. And let me just see something, you guys. Um, I'm trying to charge my phone, so sorry about that. All right, you guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in. How is everybody doing this morning? How are you doing? How are you feeling? All right, my name is Yasmin Shiraz. Today is Vision Board Friday. Let me go ahead and get my TikTok people on board as well. Yes, you know how we do. Let's see, we're doing Vision Board Friday, you guys. Yes, we are doing Vision Board Friday. So welcome in. Welcome in. I know I was a little bit behind today, a few minutes behind. So we're going to do that. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. We are doing vision boards today. We are doing vision boards. How is everybody doing today? We are doing vision boards today. We are talking about vision boards while we do our workout. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. A lot of people, it's getting to be vision board season. And so we're going to be talking today about how to get, hey, Princess Marie, hey, how are you? We're going to be talking about how to get your vision board goals happening if you want to use a vision board. Fridays is always vision board day for me. I get to have fun. I don't have to come up with a whole lesson. And so that's what we're going to be doing today for vision boards, okay? And so the first thing, I'm just going to write some things down on my board really quickly so that I won't forget everything. But how is everybody doing this morning? Princess Marie, how are you doing? How is it going? How are you hanging on in here today? How are you guys doing? Welcome in, welcome in. I know I was a little bit behind, you guys. I was sending pictures. I'm interested in getting more. I want to be able to show you different products and things like that. So I want to make sure that I'm reaching out to sponsors who know. Oh, you said you tired, you at work. I know that's right. I'm trying to reach out to more sponsors for our community to reach out to our community. And today, this morning, we crossed 1.4 million views per month. So a lot of my growth, you guys, is coming from Instagram. I have so many people I just recently started posting to Instagram and they are just loving my content. And I had like you guys, I had like 2,500 people on Instagram and I'm almost at 9,000 in about a month's time. So my voice was needed over Instagram. I didn't even know it. All right, so today's topic today, we're going to get started. I'm going to write some things down. Is one of the things for anybody who wants to work on a vision board and doesn't know how to do it. This is one of my vision boards right here behind me. It's kind of big or whatever, but it's a vision board and I just want to set up our discussion before I get started walking because I won't be able to carry the vision board and things like that. I want you guys to think about the 9 most important things to you. If you were to sit there and say, you know what, somebody has a pew pew to my head and they're going to ask me, what are 9 things that are important to me? What would those things be? Okay. What would 9 important things be if somebody said, okay? Now you have a vision board, um, whether it is an actual like this is a cardboard or whatever, or a bulletin board, I should say. How I look at it, and I guess I can show it to you from the back, is this is just your blank space, right? And you're going to break it up in 9 sections. 1, 2, 3 in the top, 1, 2, 3 in the middle, and also 1, 2, 3 in the bottom. Okay. So it's very easy when you are doing a vision board to break that vision board up in sections. And each section represents, okay, stress, working out, travel, friends, mental health, motivation, business profits, finances, relationships. Okay. So I did that really fast because I don't want to influence you guys and tell you what you should put on your vision board. Okay. Hey, Russell, how are you? Hey, Silvano, how you doing? You know, today is vision board day. And so we're just setting it up because I will not be carrying this vision board while I'm working out, while I'm walking, okay? And so basically, what we're trying to do is simply set the tone and set the table, as it were, for your vision board training for today, okay? A sheet of steel, is that heavy, Poopy Pies? Yeah, that seems like that would be heavy, but absolutely, you can get whatever you want. But the question today, and what I want to make sure when we always do vision board training and vision board classes is, what are the most important things to you? Feel free, feel free. No, B. Williams, I am a widow. Feel free to put that in the chat. What are the 9 things that you would like to improve? What are 9 things in your life that you may want to change? Those are the things that's how you begin to really be intentional about your vision board. Okay. Um, Wow. Yeah, I have a digital vision board on my iPad. I have a digital vision board as well. I do, I have to say though, I really do enjoy the cutting and the pasting. I have to say, I do love the cutting and the pasting and you know what I'm saying, and the glue sticks of it all. You know what I'm saying? So let's keep it moving, you guys. Let's keep it moving. So, again, what are the 9 most important things that you would put if someone had a pew pew to your head and was saying, hey, tell me 9 things that matter to you? What are those things that matter to you? Okay, that's what I want you guys thinking about today as we get started in this vision board. Now, I'm going to give you, if you guys don't put anything in the chat, if you don't put, yes, I do. When I lived in LA, I hiked all the time. It was dusty on your sneakers, but I love hiking out in, I definitely did. I did a lot of hiking in Los Angeles. All right. So again, what are the things that are most important to you for you to put on a vision board? A lot of people put stuff about relationships. Okay. If they feel like, hey, my relationships aren't working out, and I'm not talking about just romantic relationships. I am talking about familial relationships. Maybe you're estranged from family members and you want to work on that. That's something that you would put on your vision board, okay? Um, Another thing, give me some, yes, yes. So things like that. Finances. Finances is a big block that people will put on their vision board, okay? Finances. But what I would like to tell people is, with whatever you are putting on your vision board, be specific. That's something you're gonna hear me say all the time. Be specific. Be specific. Okay. Now, um, yes, Russell, we're talking about a vision board. Yes, we're talking about a vision board today. Yes, health, poopy pies, health. Yes, economics. Absolutely. Okay. So one of the things, Russell mentioned economics, and poopy pies mentioned health. Be specific with what you're going to put down there, right? So, say for example, if it's economics and you want to work on your retirement plan, you want to increase your savings, you want to pay off a house, be specific, right? Don't just put finances. Yes, poopy pies, mental clarity, and peace, okay? So, one of the things is the key, I think, to getting vision boards to really work is to be intentional with them and don't be afraid to say what it is, right? Like, literally, like, okay, I want to pay off this house in 5 years. Put that on there. You know what I'm saying? People will put stuff like an image of a bag of money, which is fine in terms of visually, but what is your intention? Okay. So one of the biggest keys, Poopy Pies put mental clarity and peace down as well. We're talking about health, putting health down as well. Finding the images that speak to your spirit and say to your spirit, yes, thank you for the follow. True, is that true over there? Thank you for the follow. Um, Make sure that you find images that speak to your spirit of what you're talking about. Okay? Make sure that you do that. So, if health to you is a picture of a person with a stethoscope, because that's a reminder for you to go to the doctor, then that's what health is. Okay? So, again, you're trying to make sure when you are using a vision board that you are connecting with the image with what your intention is. You got the intention, okay, what image is going to go with health? So, say someone says, I think mental clarity was up there, or peace was mentioned. What does peace look like to you? Peace for you might be looking at a lake, being in a canoe. That could be what peace looks like for you. For somebody else, peace might be a candle, might be sitting in a lotus position on a yoga mat. Okay, right? And so be sure when you guys are looking at um, how can I have the right images, make sure those images are speaking to you. That's your big, your biggest thing. You don't want to say, oh, I'm doing a peace message and you put a photo on there and it doesn't connect with you because that is essentially defeating the purpose. All right. Yes. Poopy Pie says having the gumption to actually get some answers at the doctors. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, yes. The images absolutely should call to you and inspire you. And this is an excellent point too that Poopy Pies is bringing up. And that is, say for example, hey Cassie, welcome in. Good morning, girl. Say for example, somebody is having trouble, as Poopy Pie says, getting answers from the doctors. That's why doctors should be on your vision boards because what you need intention to bring you some better doctors. Okay? What your problems are, what problems are you trying to solve? Put them on the vision board. One of our greatest challenges is when we have a problem, we keep it inside, right? We keep it inside. We keep everything that we're going through inside instead of addressing it. Okay? All right. And so, what you want to do with your vision board is you want to be specific. So, the first thing I asked you was, what are the 9 most important things to you? Right? So when you're looking at your vision board and say you can come up with 5 things, right? Say you come up with health, maybe you come up with money, retirement, family, peace. Say those are your 5 things, right? But then you're stuck. The next question that you can ask yourself is, what problems do I need to solve in my life? Okay? Because sometimes when you ask a person what's important to them, everybody can't give you 9 things. That's fine. We're not judging people today, right? But what we're saying instead is, well, what problem are you trying to solve? If your problem is like, hey, I need a new car, that needs to be on your vision board. If your problem is, my back keeps hurting, you need to have that. Back pain, a doctor representing you getting help, a chiropractor, whatever. Okay. So again, The key to all of it is being able to be specific and checked in with yourself so that you know what your issues are. Okay. Now, I've often talked about um, using a vision board as a tool of self-esteem, right? You guys may have had been in one of my sessions where I talked about that. Why do I talk about that? Because if you are willing to confront the issues that you're having and be willing to overcome those issues and you put it on the vision board, it becomes a tool that you're using to help. You feel what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense. Yes, the value and the morals. You can say to judge someone, yes, yes, but constructive criticism, yes, of oneself allows for growth. Yes. I don't know. I don't know what you guys are saying about judging when I said, hey, not to judge anybody. What I'm trying to say is that everybody doesn't have equal understanding of things. And sometimes two people can be in the same classroom and get two different messages. So when I say, I'm not going to judge anybody or not, people really are receiving information differently. All right. And so one of the things that we're talking about, how to use a vision board, how to get started, why you should. I think it's very fascinating as a get to know somebody tool to do a vision board with a friend. Uh, and the reason being is because when you do something with somebody, you learn about what matters to them, right? You learn about what matters to them. So, say somebody puts yoga class on there and they're never at yoga class, you all of a sudden learn that, oh, this is something that's important to this person. I didn't even know it. So it's an excellent if you're dating or even if you have a spouse and you want to get to know them better because people always think they know you and they don't. This is an excellent tool to do that's fun and it would take somebody off guard, especially if a guy tells a girl, let's do a vision board to kick off our new year. She gonna be like, what? She gonna be impressed. You're welcome. Y'all can thank me later. Y'all can thank me later. but because what you're saying to her is that you care about what she's thinking about for herself. You care about, her self-improvement goals, right? You care how she is processing how she goes through the world. And let's be honest, a lot of people don't care about that. All right. So if you invite somebody and say, hey, let's do a vision board. I've been learning about my vision board from my girl Jasmine, and we're gonna do it, you're gonna have a good night. That's all I'm saying. You're gonna have a good night. Anybody have any other comments for our vision board discussion so far? One of the biggest things, particularly as a Black woman, that I struggled with was finding images that I felt represented me, right? Because when I look at someone meditating, if it's not a picture of me meditating, I want to see people who look like me because that's going to resonate with me. So, for a lot of people, when you're using back magazines, and if you're a member of a like person of color, what have you, you may not see a lot of images of yourself. So that's why I have my books that I do, right? So I had these, and all of these are listed in the description, but I have books for people so that you can find more images that look like you. So this one for Black girls, I have Black girls, Black women, Black men, but I also have health and money for Christians, for travel, right? And one for 2026. Why is this important? Okay. If you do your vision board, if you do your vision board, you want to make sure you are getting images that resonate with you. Get images that resonate with you. Okay. That's a very important thing today. Today is our vision board Friday. How are you doing? Yes, use a balance. Yes, Russell, what do you mean? A balance of what? Of different images? What do you mean when you say use a balance? Thank you so much for getting the number one. Yeah, Glory. Thank you for getting the number one gifter badge. Thank you so much. Yes. Thank you for getting the number one gifter badge. We kicked back a little bit on Friday and we are just sort of on here talking about vision boards. Yes. Okay. Yes, Princess Harris. Welcome. You are interested. I'm so happy to hear that. Have you ever done a vision board, Princess Harris? If you have, put a one in the chat. If you've done a vision board before, I learned about vision boards when I was in college. A roommate of mine used to do vision boards, and she's the one who really introduced me to vision boards. Yes, yes, yes. Hello, hello. Welcome in, Joseph. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Yasmin Shiraz. You are in the Start Your Day with the Win workout. Monday through Thursday, we do different lessons, life lessons, health lessons, mindset lessons. But on Fridays, we do cardio with a vision board lesson. And so that's where we are today. Yes, yes. So, anyway, so with your vision boards or what have you, one of the things that people will do with the vision board is they'll spend the time, you guys, and my vision board is that right there behind me. I don't want to fall off the treadmill, but right there. Um, People will get a vision board, put it all together, and then they won't look at it. One of the very important things that you have to do with a vision board is look at it. Okay? Look at it daily. Because again, you're trying to have a mind body, connection with this thing, right? You're trying to make sure, okay, this is what I want. Okay, what do I need to do? Like, what is it telling me? You know what I'm saying? What is the visual images telling me that I need to do today? Okay. I use a vision board more as a visual to do list. I look at it and it is very symbolic to me. Uh, this is what you're putting out into the universe. This is what you want to make happen. And it is a reminder for me, okay, this is what you're working toward. This is what you're making happen. Yes. Oh, wow. Somebody is in Liberia, city of Monrovia. Okay. Thank, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching from all that way. I have not been from that far. Monrovia, I don't even know where that is on the globe. So I'm going to have to look that up. I do have a globe and I will look it up. As a writer, I will spin the globe, and when I'm writing a book or something, I might send my characters on wherever the globe landed. Yes, yes, yes. So, all right, you guys, so we're just going to keep going. Make sure for your vision board, you are looking at it, okay? Say you have achieved a goal that's on your vision board. It is okay to take that vision board off and put another vision board on there. That is okay, okay? To put another image on there, another goal on there. That's something again that people don't do. They don't update their vision board for once a year. I look at a vision board as a living document, okay? A living document, a living project where like something is like, okay, well, all right, if you're in a Google Doc and you're updating your Google Doc every day, every week, that's how you should be looking at your vision board, okay? You are trying to actively, like it's working with you and you're working with it, all right? We are walking today on my treadmill. You guys, oh my goodness, this is a lightweight treadmill. I only use it on here I think I'm gonna get my stair stepper back though. I like my stair stepper more, y'all. Y'all, y'all, I told y'all that. I said I'd work on this with y'all for 30 days. And I've done that. And I'm just hanging on in. It was so cold this morning. I put my fleece line leggings on. Yes. Yes. What meaning are you looking up? What meaning are you looking up, Russell? I don't know what meaning you're looking up today. Keep me posted. Keep me posted. I don't know what meaning you are looking up. So, all right. So today, talking about our vision boards, you want to think about 6 to 9 things that are important to you. You're going to look at your vision board like it's a grid, okay? A grid, and you're going to break it up in sections. In each of those sections, you are going to put empowering images and empowering words that call out to you. It doesn't matter if you go to some vision board parties and all that stuff. It doesn't matter that someone else's board is different than yours. They want to put health on their board. You want to put mental health on the board. So what? It's okay. Okay. The key, the key is that you want your vision board to speak to you. Okay. One of the things with the vision board parties, they can be good and great. They really are. But don't, focus on what somebody else is doing and forget your vision board is supposed to speak to you. Okay. So just make sure you are making that distinction at all times that your vision board is for you. All right. Yes. Okay. Next thing that you're going to do once you get your topics, okay, is you're going to look for specific images, you guys, that speak to you on those topics, okay? And so that's why if you're going to be intentional with your vision board, it's important to have those topics identified first, okay? I don't think, like, say, if it's travel, if you have identified travel, where are the places that you want to go? Where is the places that you want to go? Okay. Now, another thing we talked about early in the lesson, always be specific when it comes to your vision board. Okay. Always be specific. Okay. What do I mean? When you put travel on your vision board, where do you want to go? Dominican Republic, Greece, Rome, Lagos, Monrovia. Where do you want to go? Okay. Yes. Hey Art. Hey Art Dudley. Welcome in. Welcome in. How you doing? Okay. Okay. France. Russell said France. Okay. Be specific of what you want to put down there. Now, in my travel book that my company publishes, we have names of places and then we also have iconic images. So in my travel book, although I can't flip to the page right now without falling off, I'm going to have in here, probably for France, I'm going to have an image of the Eiffel Tower. Okay. So in this clip art book, because France is such a popular destination, I'm going to have the Eiffel Tower in here. Now, this right here is a picture of some of the pyramids in Egypt. Why is that in my clip art book? Because people like to go to Egypt. Okay. And so, again, if traveling is something that you want to do, make sure you get a clip art book that is going to show you, oh, okay, this is, this is where I want to go. Okay. This is where I want to go. I have London, England in here and so forth. Okay. So just make sure you have images. I know there's one in here. You have images of the things that you want to do. Okay. And and where you want to go. You want to be specific. Okay. Say you want to travel, so you can put the date, the places that you want to go. You can put the names of the places, the images of the places, but you also say you need a passport. Put an image of a passport. I think I put an image of a passport in every single vision board book that I publish. Why do I do that? I do that because most people, well, I ain't gonna say most people, a lot of people who do vision boards want to travel. I can't speak about the whole world population, but a lot of people who do vision boards want to travel. Okay. And so if you need to get your passport, I need to get my passport updated. It expires next year, like June-ish. Okay. So I have to go and do that. Put your put a picture of a passport on your vision board. It's going to serve as a visual reminder for you to get this done. Okay. This is why one of the secrets, the most effective people who are using vision boards are specific. Okay. You are being specific. All right. Say you're a business owner. Woo. Say you're a business owner and you want more clients. How many clients do you want? You want 5 more clients? You want 10 more clients? You want clients paying you $1,000 a month? You want clients paying you $5,000 a month? What do you want? Be specific. If you don't know what you want, it is hard for you to get it. Okay? Because what is it? Right? All right. All right, y'all. Do you guys have any questions so far about our vision boards today? You guys, this weighted vest, my daughter did some training with me last night to help me with the soreness in my shoulder. And when I tell y'all, man, this workout today, even though I'm just walking, I'm not even doing nothing. Your girl was feeling winded today. I don't know what it is because I've been taking care of myself. I've been drinking my water. Yes, okay. So if travel is one of your things, I just want you guys to think in terms of specifics. Whatever it is, think in terms of specifics, okay? That's what I want you guys to do today. Okay, I'm at 25 minutes here on my treadmill. I have 5 more minutes to go. And look for images, like I said, that resonate with you. If you want to exercise, if you want to run outside more, have a picture of somebody who is running outside. Okay? Fixing your lap. I don't understand what that is. I don't know if you're saying you need to fix a laptop on a vision board. You probably need to put a picture of a laptop. That's all I got for that, Russell. All right, y'all. If you have any questions on vision boards, let me know. My name is Yasmin. If you have not followed, yes, hey, welcome in. Thank you for getting the #1 gifter badge. Is that XOXO? Thank you for getting the #1 gifter badge today. I appreciate it. We're going to have a fun Friday today. I've been up pitching, you guys. I got up this morning and I started pitching potential clients. I am now reaching 1.4 million monthly viewers. So I was pitching. Yes, yes, yes. Right. So I was just up pitching this morning and that's what I was doing. So I was like, get my brain, get my brain working. I almost have 27, you guys, almost 27 minutes. We're going to get 3 more minutes here. Okay. If you have any more questions about vision boards, how to use it, why you should use it. I've had success with vision boards, getting jobs, getting clients, getting agents, selling TV shows. I've had so much success with using vision boards. So I really swear by them. You know, that's why I have a business that publishes vision board books. That's how much I believe in it. Okay. All right, you guys. We're going to keep on going today and get these 30 minutes of cardio on. This is a 15-pound weight vest, in case anybody is wondering. And this is a treadmill that's on a 5% incline. I'm walking about 3 miles an hour on this, so I can talk and not um fall off of here today. Yes, yes. So that's what we're doing today, you guys. We are hanging in here. It is. I have almost 28 minutes on the treadmill today. 28 minutes. Woo! And we got we got 2 more minutes to go. All right. And so if you're looking for a workout buddy, I am on Monday through Fridays, 8:30 to 9:30, you guys. I come on every day, Monday through Friday. I generally have some kind of lesson, mental health, mindset awareness, stress related, getting better sleep, whatever. Just something, because sometimes when you're working out, when you're exercising, it's a challenge. You get bored, you don't feel like doing stuff. And what I try to do is create a community where we're like, okay, well, while we're working out, we might as well learn something. We might as well chat with each other. And so that's what we're doing today. We are chatting. And guys, please, if you have not followed or subscribed, please check out my page. I'm also on Instagram as Empower with Yasmin. Yes. Goodbye, Russell. See you later. Have a great day. Yes. We're going to keep on moving today. We're going to keep it going. Today we're going to get our vision board lesson out. If you guys have any questions, if you have any other questions, let me know. I see I need to get off of here and block some trolls. I'm a troll blocker. Yesterday I did a video about um the Pro Bowl and voting for the Pro Bowl. And man, I had a lot of comments on that one. All right. So, guys, we're doing so good today. I know if you've been on here with me Monday through Friday, this is day 5. So, your heart rate should be doing better now. If you've been hanging in with me, you probably lost some weight already, like I have. We are just going to keep on going. All right. Yes. All right. Yes. Right. Woo. Yes. Yes. So let's go ahead. Y'all know I'm sorry. I didn't feel like getting off the treadmill. I had to go. I know I gotta, when I don't clear the people off, I know I have my trolls. So how is everybody doing today? I hope everybody is doing well. Oh my goodness. I don't know what it is, but your girl is feeling exhausted today. Yes. So just remember, you guys, with the whole working out thing, right? That we just going to keep on showing up. I started coming on YouTube July 1st. I looked it up yesterday because of this thing that I'm doing. July 1st is when I started posting to YouTube. And at some point, I started doing lives, and we've been, sticking with it and losing weight. And, just, you have those days you eat something you ain't supposed to, you don't feel like working out. But one thing that we've been doing since July is we've been coming on here every day, Monday through Friday, Monday through Friday, Monday through Friday. And what I want to make sure that you guys understand for yourselves is that you don't ever have to be perfect. You don't have to be perfect in anything. You just got to show up. You have to show people that, you know what, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to be here. That's what you got to show yourself, right? We often show up so much for everybody else, right? We show up for our kids, we show up for our partners, we show up for all these different people. But what we don't show up for ourselves. And so one of the things about coming on to YouTube, Monday through Friday, every day, every Monday through Friday at 8:30, maybe 8:35. But why am I coming on? Because I want to show us we can commit to ourselves. We are important enough to commit to ourselves. A lot of times we can commit to everybody else. We commit to everybody else. We can commit to the kids' school, the PTA. We can commit to everybody else, but we can't commit to ourselves. I am going to be that person that helps you strengthen the muscle for you to go ahead and commit to yourself, okay? Because I want you guys, when you are, especially on the YouTube side, we don't get as many trolls on TikTok, but when you have people that come into your chat and they say distracting things, they say whatever little stupid stuff that they say, and you know what, we keep moving, we keep exercising. And so that is one thing that teaches you focus, right? If your focus is never challenged, you don't know how focused you are. You have to be able to be focused even in the face of people coming in saying something stupid, coming in whatever. You got to be like, you know what, I'm not going to let that affect the energy of my lives. I'm going to keep moving. Okay. And that's the type of focus we need to have for our lives on a whole, right? That we keep moving, that we stay focused. All right. So I just wanted to, yes, thank you so much. We had Praiser Perez, I guess, says, keep up the work. It will pay off. Absolutely. You guys, please send encouraging messages in the chat, because I know one of my people in my community is, she shared, that she has a lot of weight to lose and she's really 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 been struggling. We want to encourage people. We want to show them you can start at home, you can start in your living room, you can do this, okay? You can start, okay? And so the people in your life who might be negative or might be whatever, ignore them, ignore them. You are doing this so that your future self will thank you. All right. All right. All right. Okay, y'all. Exactly. Thank you, Dessert Channel Explorers. How are you doing? Yes, watching for, yes, I've been doing pink salt. Thank you so much. Watching from Kenya, Dessert Channel. Thank you so much for watching from Kenya. Yes, Cinnamon DD just said get your electrolytes, lemon lime, maybe some pink salt. I just been putting pink salt in my water for the last 2 days. So thank you so much for that, Cinnamon DD. Lemon salt, it's funny. I reached out to a brand this morning about electrolytes, because I would love to try some to see if that's something that can not only help me but help our community. So I reached out to some people today because I think that might be what is missing in my life. All right, because I surely be sweating it out. All right, you guys. So today we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. My name is Yasmin Shiraz. I come on every Monday through Friday at 8:30. Thank you, Celeb Snaps, for liking the live. At 8, I come on every Monday through Friday at 8:30. I work out at home. I am really encouraging people to be able to get started working out, right? You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be a size zero, but you do have to start, okay? And I want to remind everybody, if you can commit to everybody else, you can also commit to yourself. This particular treadmill is so light. This thing right here is so light, you guys. As soon as I get off of this live, I'm just going to lift it up, boom, put it in the closet till Monday. Simple, okay? It won't be a big problem. And these things, I saw them, they were on sale for under $100. This thing was like $89 for Black Friday. Okay. So I just want to let you guys know that, because I know a lot of times, I remember when you couldn't get a treadmill for under like 5 grand, right? Like I remember those days. I remember when a treadmill was like it was like a 3-man job lifting a treadmill. I have a video up on my channels where I unbox this treadmill and I'm just pushing it along, and I'm just flipping it around or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't do that with a treadmill 15 years ago because they were simply too heavy. So for anybody out there who is like, man, I need to get started, I need to get started, I need to, make these things happen. I want to be your sort of workout buddy and say, hey, I'll be on here with you, okay? Yes. Yes, thank you. I take iodine. I put iodine in water as a supplement. Keep it real, 545. Yes, yes. You know what, Charlene? How I feel about, can you lose weight working on a treadmill? I think so. And I don't run on the treadmill. But thank you so much, Charlene, for this question. Oh my gosh, Charlene, girl, thank you for that. Thank you for that note. Thank you so much for that. Okay, a couple of things. I have always had more success doing intervals, right? So if I'm doing, I'm running for a minute, walking for 2 minutes, running for a minute, walking for 2 minutes without a weighted vest. I personally have always had better success keeping my weight down doing it that way. Okay. Interval training for me has always worked because my heart's like, okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? Now, with the weighted vest, everyone who has a weighted vest, probably except me, swears by how effective weighted vests are. Now, I feel weighted vests are effective in the sense that you burn more calories because your body is working longer. But for me, do you burn more calories than say if you were doing intervals? I personally don't think so. If you're willing to jog like for 5 minutes and walk for two, like you know what I'm saying, I don't think so. But again, it's everybody has to do it their own way, and I'm not a personal trainer, and so that's my sort of issue with that. Now you'll have people who will put a weight vest on and they're like, I walk with it everywhere, and they've lost 50 pounds walking with it everywhere. I don't dispute what they're saying, but for my lifestyle, if I'm going to be honest with myself and honest with you, I'm not putting a weight vest on every day that I'm going somewhere. I'm not doing that. So that doesn't work for my lifestyle. Some people, I'm literally saying, they're putting it on like they go to the gym, they got their weight vest. They driving in a car, they got their weight dress. They getting out, they going to the grocery store, they got on their weight vest. They going to the mall, they got on their weight vest. You know what I'm saying? They weight vesting it 24/7. I'm not doing that. Right? And so, do I think the weight vest works? 1000%. Just 1000%. And Charlene, if you like this thing, look on my description because I have all of the stuff in the links in my description. So if you look on that, that'd be great. But please, try it though. I always tell people, what's the worst thing that can happen? What's the worst thing can happen? You actually get stronger, you actually lose some weight, you actually, you know what I mean? But like for me, I struggle, like up here is sore, but my daughter taught me to do this yesterday. And see how I'm doing this? My left hand over here is struggles. All right, you guys. So enough about me. Let's get some punches in. Let's get some punches in. But thank you for that question and thank you for sharing. I really like the treadmill. I do like it, but I like so many. I like doing intervals. I like that stair stepper because it gets my heart right. So all right, y'all. Let's get our 30 punches in. Punch, punch one. Punch, punch two. Punch, punch three. Punch, punch four. Punch, punch five. Punch, punch six. Punch, punch seven. Punch, punch eight. Punch, punch nine. Punch, punch 10. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you, Charlene. And the thing of it is, to you guys, for people who are working at home, make sure that you're doing some type of weight work. That's why we do like our kettlebells and we do our dumbbells and we do different punches and things like that because we want to make sure that we are keeping our arms strong. And even though this may not look like a lot, it does. Y'all can see my arms. It does keep your arms strong, okay? So just make sure that you have some dumbbell bells and things like that in your at-home workout. Punch, punch 11, punch, punch 12, punch, punch 13, punch, punch 14, punch, punch 15, punch, punch 16, punch, punch 17, punch, punch 18, punch, punch 19, punch, punch 20. Okay? Make sure you do that. Okay? Now, today in our. Listen, Adam, I know about that. I know about that. But let's keep it on the dumbbells so far. Like let's at least get through. So today's lesson we talked about our vision boards, and one of the things that I wanted to make sure that you guys recognize is that, hey, get images that resonate with you. If they're not resonating with you, if those images ain't calling out to you, this is going to um this is going to help you, right? So I just wanted to show you guys This is, if you're looking for vision board, this is my vision board one. I have a pen name. My pen name is Sunny Armstrong. Feel free to look it up. Check out the LINKs and the BIO. If you are doing a vision board party for 2026, okay? Okay, I have a vision board for 2026. Okay, I want to share that. If you're a person of a black girl and you have a daughter, okay, do it with your daughter. It's a great mother daughter exercise. Okay, it's a great mother daughter exercise. You know why? I have a whole business. I'm a TV writer and TV producer, but I am also a publisher. Okay, why? Because I believe in vision boards. Using vision boards can transform your life. I believed it so much, I created a whole business around it. Okay. Faith, for my people out here who are heavy in their faith, my Jesus people ain't in here. My Jesus people ain't in here. They be in here Monday through Friday. They took off on Monday through Thursday. They took off on Friday. This is something for people who faith, they want to make sure their prayer is where it needs to be, their solitude, whatever they want to have scriptures on their vision board. This is for them. Okay. This is for them. This is how serious I'm with this. For black women. Why? Because as a black woman who believes in vision boards, I couldn't always find images of people who look like me. Right? So now I have vision boards for black women. All right. Health, money, and life. What am I talking about all the time? Your health, your finances, your life. That's always, this was my very first, this was a bestseller. A bunch of them have been bestsellers at this point. But this right here, okay? All right, health, money, life. How are you taking care of your health, your money, and your life? What are you doing? All right. And then, of course, black man. My husband was a black man. I always dedicate this book to him because he was such a positive role model and a positive influence. Okay. Black men who are looking for images of themselves. Okay. Impact, inspire, empower. All right. All right. So I just wanted to show you that in case you guys are getting on your vision board, getting started, getting ready to do your vision boards. All right, y'all. Let's do 10 more on this side. All right. Punch, punch 20. Punch, punch 21. Punch, punch 22. Punch, punch 23. Punch, punch 24. Punch, punch 25. Punch, punch 26. Punch, punch 27. Punch, punch 28. Punch, punch 29. Punch, punch 30. All right. We got 30 in on that side. Okay. Does anybody have any questions? I don't know what you mean by um Isaiah. Yes. Yes. We are here to make sure that we're getting our motivation in for today. We're getting our exercise in. You guys, we're not discussing your preferences and all that. And we ain't doing all that today. We're not doing all that. So I will block people when they're off off their energy. You know what I'm saying? It's so funny, but it just shows, man. People need attention in their lives because people, man, they haven't got enough attention growing up. All right, y'all, let's go and do it on this side, right? Punch, punch, one. I'm a little bit slower because my shoulder is sore. Punch, punch, two. Punch, punch, three. Punch, punch, four. Be intentional. Punch, punch, five. Punch, punch, six. Punch, punch, seven. Punch, punch, eight. Punch, punch, nine. Punch, punch, 10. We are leading with our left arm on whichever side you're on. You're doing your punches. And then we're moving on from that. Koya, your brother has a luncheon today at noon. I might go. I just wanted to say that out loud so I can remember it, you guys. All right. Punch, punch 11. Punch, punch 12. Punch, punch 13. Punch, punch 14. Punch, punch 15. Punch, punch 16. Punch, punch 17. I probably will. Punch, punch 18. Punch, punch 19. Punch, punch 20. All right. Yes. My son has a luncheon today for his department at college, and he forwarded it to me, and so I asked him, did he want me to go? He didn't say anything, but he wouldn't have sent it to me, so I probably need to go. I know you got to keep on supporting your kids even after middle school. All right. Punch, punch 20. Punch, punch 21. Punch, punch 22. Punch, punch 23. Come on, let's do it. Punch, punch 24. Punch, punch 25. Punch, punch 26. Punch, punch 27. Punch, punch 28. Punch, punch 29. Punch, punch 30. All right, you guys. We have done some punches today. How are you feeling? How are you feeling going into the weekend, you guys? How are you feeling today? I hope everybody is feeling really good. I hope you got some good ideas for your vision board, okay? We talked about coming up with 6 to 9 topics that you want on your vision board. We talked about being specific. Okay, that's what we're talking about. Okay, we talked about if you're gonna, you can use magazines, but clip art books have a tendency to be more targeted. Okay, yes, yes. Oh my gosh. Well, you know what, Charlene, thank you for that. But I have a 29-year-old. Thank you. She probably looks like she's 16 though. I think it is lifestyle. She works out quite a bit. I think it's lifestyle though, I really do. People used to say, it's all genetics, and I called my mom and I said, "Mom, do you think it's genetics?" And she was like, "No, girl, you do too much." So drinking water, eating, right, trying to, cutting back on sugar. I don't eat beef and pork. Like, it's so many things that we do to try to, take care of ourselves. Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, Charlene, I'm sorry to hear about that. How are you navigating? Mr. Atlanta, welcome back. Hey, Mr. Atlanta, how's the baby doing? How's your son doing? He's probably talking and having whole conversations now, right? Yes, I am so sorry to hear that, Charlene. My goodness, how are you? I am a widow, and I know, man, grief. It has been 7 years that my husband passed away this past October. And when I tell you, this is probably year 7, has probably been the year where I have felt like, okay, I'm healing, I'm healing, I'm healing, right? Um, but man, it has taken 7 years. I ain't gonna lie, it's taken 7 years to sort of get to a point where I feel good. Hey, Mr. Atlanta, 1, 2. Oh my gosh, 3. You lost 4, 25 pound 5. 6. That is crazy. 7. Well, 8. Well, my thoughts 9 are with you. 10. 11. I'm telling you. 12. I know it's not 13. It's not easy. 14. Life be so hard. 16. I hate to say that. 17, but it is. 18. 19. 20. It is. Life is challenging, because nobody prepare, even though everyone doesn't live forever, it is still challenging to navigate the grief cycle. It is very challenging to navigate the griefs. How do you cope? How do you um you know move forward? And like I said, my husband passed away. We were very close family, and I basically had to rebuild my whole life. And I mean, and now I'm proud that I've been able to do that. But when I tell you, like, there were just, I wasted so much money. I lost money on doing stuff that, like, I just wasn't able to make the right decisions mentally because my head wasn't clear. You know what I'm saying? My head wasn't clear. You feel me? And so it's like, people always say don't be in a rush after somebody dies to make decisions. And I wasn't in a rush, but even after so much time had passed, I still my head wasn't clear. And it literally took me, it took me like 5 years, I think, to get to a point where I was like, my head was back on straight from a financial standpoint. Um, and so again, why am I motivated to come on every, hey Marks, welcome in, is because like, people are going through so much, and people act like, you can't go through nothing. You can't never be down. You can't never, you know what I mean? Like, that energy where people don't give people grace. I can't stand that. And so that's why for me, I'm going to come on and I'm going to encourage and create a safe space for people, because I'm telling you, life is hard out here. You know what I mean? And they say for you, Charlene, they said, like, parents are never supposed to bury their kids. And so to go through that, it has to be heartbreaking. I can't even imagine. So, all right, y'all. We are going to keep on. We're going to do some pulls here. I'm hoping it's not messing up my shoulder. I'm gonna have my daughter come down here and work with me with this weight to stretch it out in a second. Okay. So let's just pull them up. One, do it slowly so you don't hurt yourself. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. Okay. So you guys, if you're new here, I use kettlebells because like they're sort of like this weird, oddly shaped thing. And so like even when you're moving them back and forth, you sort of get a full body workout, or that's what they tell me. And so that's why I have a tendency to use kettlebells. Okay. But my daughter taught me this stretch yesterday, and I have shoulder issues. They come back and forth or whatever. I'm glad that the Bible and going to church has been helping you, Charlene. And this is the thing that my daughter taught me yesterday. So, excuse me, if you are somebody who struggles with shoulder tightness, she said, take your weights like this and just do this and go slowly, go down, and it's going to open up this shoulder area a little bit, okay? So just for you guys, if you're like me and you're feeling a little tightness, when I tell you yesterday, I could hardly do this with the left side without a weight, okay? So this is just an exercise, you guys, to help open up, right? That part in your shoulder, okay? Just open it up, all right? Because I know I don't do enough stretching. I know, bad Yasmin. I'm trying to get the lesson in and the cardio in and I ain't doing the stretching, and I'm paying the price right now. I don't want you guys to pay the price. Okay? So we got to do stuff like this to prevent the injury. I'm the one telling you, stretch so you don't have the injury. Meanwhile, I ain't stretching my daggone shoulder. Y'all feel me? Y'all feel me? Hey, John, Music and Word, how you doing? So y'all, this is just, I know it's super slow, but what we're doing right now, we're opening up our shoulders, okay? Because that's a ligament. I've done been to the chiropractor and to the daggone physical therapist enough that I should know to work out my shoulder, and yet I keep on re-injuring it. Okay, so don't listen to me on that. Keep on stretching, keep on stretching, keep on stretching. All right, hey John, Music and Word, thank you for getting the number 2 gifted by badge. Welcome in, you guys. My name is Yasmin. I come on Monday through Friday, and I work out with us for about an hour on here, and we do 30 minutes of cardio, and we talk about something life-changing, something that's going on, a mindset, mental health, stress, get better sleep, lifestyle. We talk about that for about 30 minutes, okay? And then on the other 30 minutes, we'll do some different weight work, like we're just talking about. I'm going to pick up these kettlebells again, and it's about an hour. I am an author, writer, TV producer, so I'm generally teaching from a book that I've written, a guide that I have, and stuff like that. And on Fridays, we do vision boards because I own a vision board business, and I am very, very excited about vision boards. And so I teach about that on Fridays. So if you haven't followed, please definitely follow, because I want to get your body stronger and also your mind, okay? And we don't have to be perfect, but we do have to show up. All right, you guys. So let's go ahead and just pull this up again. 1, come on, you guys. 2, we got this. 3, we got it. 4, we got it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. We're just taking our time. And if you're at home, a lot of folks, if you haven't started working out early and you're afraid to go to the gym, build up your confidence at home. Build up your confidence in your living room. Okay. Hey, grand dog, how are you doing? That's my grand dog. Y'all can't see him yet. He's being a little camera shy today. But make sure you can build up your confidence at home. You can get you a at home a little treadmill, fits under a desk, fits in a closet. Okay. You can do jump rope. Okay. The key, the older that you get, you want to always be working out for your head and for your heart. Okay. Your head to reduce stress, clarity, reduce dementia. That's why you want to work out for your head. Your heart, you want to reduce heart disease. Okay. So even if you carrying on some extra pounds, you still need to be working out for your heart and your head. You feel me? All right, you guys. All right, let's go ahead and let's do another 10 here. One, where were 20? 21, 22, 23. Come on, you guys. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. All right, you guys, let me see how much time we have left on here. How are you guys doing this morning? I hope everybody is having a good one. I hope you guys have a blessed weekend. I'm going to go. My son is having some kind of luncheon at his college today, and I'm going to see my little grand dog. He's right here. Y'all see him? He's cute. He's cute, man. He's cute. Yes, he's looking at me like, don't be pointing at me. But anyway, he's made his official appearance, but I'm going to go and support my son this today and go have lunch. And by have lunch means look at the food because I'm sure it's nothing that I can eat. And so we're going to support him. And guys, just remember if you are working on your mindset and you want some mindset shifts that you can apply, I have a free mindset guide. It's at the LINK and my BIO. Okay. If your body is strong, but your mind is weak, you're going to have a problem. The dog's name is Milo. Yes, Milo. Yes, his name is Milo. And so anyway, but you guys have a wonderful one. Thank you so much. Come back on Monday at 8:30 a.m. I'm going to have some good information. And thank you all for helping us reach 1.4 million monthly viewers. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Have a good one.